And what's up guys? So, nag-announce yung teacher namin or prof na kailangan namin mag-vlog sa apat na subject. Arts Appreciation, Contemporary World, Reading in Philippine History, at Science. So, science lang alam ko. Yun. Science, Technology, and Society. So, please watch this and sana may matutunan kayo.
College freshmen, only 30,000 pesos for 1 year.
Hello AMA, hello 30K. Hello AMA, hello 30K. Hello AMA, hello 30K. AMA 30K.
Maria Corazon Cory Sumulong Cojuangco Aquino was a Filipino politician who served as the 11th President of the Philippines, becoming the first woman to hold that office. Corazon Aquino was the most prominent figure of the 1986 People Power Revolution, which ended the 21-year rule of President Ferdinand Marcos. President Corazon Aquino established a revolutionary government with the signing of the Freedom Constitution. By the virtue of proclamation, which established human rights as the core of Philippine democracy. Our Lady of the Atonement Cathedral, better known as Baguio Cathedral, is a Roman Catholic cathedral located at Cathedral Loop adjacent to Session Road in Baguio, the Philippines, and is the see of the Roman Catholic Diocese of Baguio. Dedicated to the Blessed Virgin Mary under the title of Our Lady of Atonement, its distinctive pink exterior, twin spires and stained glass windows make it a popular tourist attraction in Baguio. It served as an evacuation center under the Japanese occupation during Second World War. Pablo Ruiz Picasso was a Spanish painter, sculptor, printmaker, ceramicist, stage designer, poet and playwright who spent most of his adult life in France. Guernica is a large 1937 oil painting on canvas by Spanish artist Pablo Picasso. One of Picasso's best-known works, Guernica is regarded by many art critics as one of the most moving and powerful anti-war paintings in history. It is exhibited in the Museo Reina Sofia in Madrid. Man Ray was an American visual artist who spent most of his career in Paris. He was a significant contributor to the Dada and Surrealist movements, although his ties to each were informal. He produced major works in a variety of media but considered himself a painter above all. Observatory Time The Lovers, or as it has become more familiarly known, The Lips, has been described as the quintessential surrealist painting, a supreme example of isomorphism. The use of organic forms oddly and obliquely referring to man, in a kind of fastidious, realistic illusionism, the unifying theme in mainstream. Peter Thomas Blake CBUDRA is an English pop artist, best known for co-creating the sleeve design for the Beatles album Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band, and for two of the Who's albums. Blake's self-portrait with badges exemplifies the notion that pop artists do not intend to dispose of traditional means of artistic expression, but wish to incorporate those themes and styles into new works, which reflect more on modern themes. The information age may have received too much hype in the 1990s, but the benefits of the Internet are undeniable. The Internet has made information more accessible than ever before, helped people to communicate more easily, and empowered individuals. The information age has transformed virtually every aspect of everyday life, from the economy to entertainment to education. More information is easily available than ever before and at virtually no cost. Learning facts and figures about animals isn't just about storing the data in your head. It also makes you realize why preserving and balancing nature is critical to human survival. When you study animal life, you learn of their habits, food and behavior. You'll see that they are all integrated. When one species is eliminated, others are affected. Hence it becomes clear why preserving these animals and their habitat is crucial. To explain why zoology is important, it just needs to be pointed out that it leads to greater understanding of nature. Essentially, microbiology is the study of biological organisms that are too small to be seen with the naked eye without using such tools as the magnifying glass or microscope, etc. Microbiology is therefore dedicated to studying the lives and characteristics of a wide variety of organisms ranging from bacteria and archaea to parasitic worms and their environments. Microbiology has proved to be one of the most important disciplines in biology, making it possible to identify how some of these organisms cause diseases, discover cures for such diseases, and even use some microbes for industrial purposes, etc. Paleontological resources, or fossils, are any evidence of past life preserved in geologic context. They are a tangible connection to life, landscapes, and climates of the past. They show us how life, landscapes, and climate have changed over time and how living things responded to those changes. Those lessons are particularly important as modern climate continues to change. Climate action means stepped-up efforts to reduce greenhouse gas emissions and strengthen resilience and adaptive capacity to climate-induced impacts, including climate-related hazards in all countries, integrating climate change measures into national policies, strategies and planning, and improving education, awareness raising and human and institutional capacity with respect to climate change mitigation, adaptation, impact reduction and early warning. It requires mobilizing $100 billion annually by 2020 to address the needs of developing countries in moving towards a low-carbon economy. Climate change is a real and undeniable threat to our entire civilization. The effects are already visible and will be catastrophic unless we act now. Through education, innovation and adherence to our climate commitments, we can make the necessary changes to protect the planet. These changes also provide huge opportunities to modernize our infrastructure, which will create new jobs and promote greater prosperity across the globe.
At ayun nga, maraming salamat sa panonood at pagtitiyaga sa ginawa ko. Goodbye!
On my body, I'm an icon, man. And my girl about a 10. I should fuck her in a Benz.